yourself. You're sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even notice. Should've told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. I fall into you. Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. I fall into you. I fall into you.
Hey guys, as you saw, I just cleaned the bathroom. I didn't show all of it because I'll do the shower when I get in. Like I always tell you guys, I do the shower when I get in because it's just easier, and then I bathe the shower and then I bathe myself. It's just always been easier for me to do it that way, and it works. And got that done. I didn't do the floor. I mean, I did a little bit of the floor, but not all the floor. I did like the part where there was no rug. I didn't show that part though, because it's really hard to record in that tiny bathroom. Let's just get honest about that situation. The bathroom is tiny, but that's alright too. It works. It's efficient. It works just fine. But I got that cleaned up. I got the floors vacuumed. I didn't show where I vacuumed. Well, I got the rugs and the carpet vacuumed. I didn't show where I did the one because, as always, that middle between, like, it's still part of the living room, but the living room dining area, there's like an area of floor that's just a big empty spot, and it's a catch-all. You know, we have those catch-alls in our house. One of those is my desk. One of those is that floor. I do not understand that. I do not like it. It bothers me because it's in the middle of the floor, like in the middle of the room. And I'm trying to figure out a way that I can make that not happen anymore. About, you know, trying to figure out a way I can rearrange the rooms, which really there's no way. There's too many doorways. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 doorways. No, five doorways, and a closet that you don't need to cover up. So it'd be hard for me to rearrange this area, not the kitchen area, but it'd be really hard to rearrange the kitchen area because this spot's for the appliances, or the spots for the appliances. But anyway, I got that done. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I got that done. I also figured out that there are 134 items that I need to figure out in the declutter challenge. Now, I do have some already ready, but not 134 items. Because I figured out when we stopped was last Wednesday. Tuesday was the last day. And the only reason that Monday and Tuesday was even done is because I already knew what I wanted to get out of here. And it just happened to be the right number, which was weird. But it happened. I know some things that I want to get rid of, but it's nowhere near that amount. So hopefully this weekend we can catch up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This challenge seemed really great. It seemed like something that, you know, I wanted to do. And I still do want to do it. I think it's a good idea. But last week, kind of like, I was pretty much sitting in my chair doing nothing but the bare minimum all week. That's all I did. Because it was a sad week. But that's alright too. I got the house was cleaned properly. I did those chores and then I just sat all day. Pretty much. Really is what I did. Until Jeff got home. I mean, I would get up some, but I didn't do any extras. I didn't even do extras that I wanted to do. I just pretty much sat and watched the boob tube, which I never do that much. I mean, I'll watch a little bit at night, but not usually during the day. But anyway, it's alright. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with what I did. Nobody's fussing about it. Nobody even cares. There's nothing wrong with what I did. But that's what I did, and I thought I would tell y'all. I don't know why. It just came out of my mouth, so I decided I would go ahead. So, let's go on to something else. As you all know, I did not do proper grocery shopping last week either. I did not make a list of things we needed from the store from my menu plan. So, I didn't have certain things, and a great recipe came out of that yesterday. But something else I did is last week, because I didn't want to think about it and I didn't really want to cook, and I knew there was a freezer meal in the freezer, actually 2, that were actually supposed to be eaten this week. Yeah, we ate those last week. So I gotta figure out what we're doing tonight. I have an idea of what I want to do now, but it's gonna be another one of those let's make it up as we go along videos. Yeah, it's gonna be videoed. Another one of those let's make it up as we go along meals, and I'm gonna film it for you guys. We don't know what's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. I know I've got meat out thawing, and we're just gonna see what happens. We don't know. We're just letting it happen as it goes, and that's fine. But yeah, yesterday's meal and today's meal were supposed to be freezer meals. Yeah, that's alright though. We don't care. We don't mind. Or actually, no, one of it wasn't. I think. I don't know anymore. It doesn't matter. No, yesterday's was not. I just was supposed to have the ingredient that I didn't get because I didn't make a list whenever I got groceries. Oh, I made a list. I just didn't go, I didn't look at my menu plan and make a list from that. I was just like, okay, we need milk, we need bread. Let's go get milk and bread. You know, that kind of thing. I didn't do a detailed list, and we didn't buy many groceries last week. We've been buying a lot less groceries since we haven't been restocking things from the actual store. Since we haven't been restocking our overstock, which still feels so weird, and I'm fighting every little part of me to go restock those things as I see them emptying. It feels so weird. We've been doing this for a few months though, and I didn't really talk about it. At one point I wasn't talking about it whenever we were doing it because I wasn't sure if I was going to actually do it. I wasn't sure if I was going to stick to it, but we're sticking to it. We're doing fine. And I guess the next thing you will see is me cooking whatever it is that I cook. We'll see how it turns out. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I need to talk to Jeff before I can actually do it, and he'll be home in just a couple minutes. So, and I won't be cooking as soon as he gets home either. It's too early. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But also, the reason why you haven't seen me do anything much today is because I've been filming. I filmed another planner video, and I've been editing, and also the recipe, typing it up and putting it on the blog and scheduling it on the blog. I've been doing computer things, let's just put it that way. So I will see you guys whenever I start cooking, and I hope that we all enjoy this. Whatever it is, I hope that we enjoy it first, and you guys, if you decide to remake it or make it yourselves, whatever I'm trying to say, that you enjoy it. Somebody needs to enjoy it, whatever it is. We'll figure that out when we get there. You know, some of my best recipes are made that way. And what I used to do was, as I did things, I wrote it down. Now, since I am sharing with you guys, all I have to do is record it. It's much easier this way. I don't have to try to make sure everything is like written. I can just talk. So much easier. Alright, I'll be back whenever I start supper. Or maybe before. I don't know yet. We'll see. Also, what is happening? I don't know. I refigured the amount of things that we're supposed to be purging. It's 154, not 134. I don't even know if I told you guys, but just in case I did, I'm telling you again. But the correct number. I don't know what's happening with his hair. It's got a mind of its own today. Okay, so we have 181 items here, and yes, they're paper items, but that's alright. There's still clutter in your house, and I'm not gonna like show that anymore because I think I have all of our personal information covered up, but I don't know for sure, and I want to make sure that I don't show y'all any of our account numbers or anything like that. So we're going to be shredding or burning, or something's going to happen with these. I'm not sure what. Let me put the camera down. What am I doing? Holding it. But that's our declutter items. Those count too. We still are going to be going through that thing some more. We got to, what did I say, I? So we got to I. But not all of it. The stuff I went through in the beginning that I sat down in the floor and did with you guys back last month sometime, or maybe the month before, I'm not even sure anymore. Anyway, that stuff did not have a letter. We started on the letters today. So we went through A through J. No. L. No. What am I at? I can't do alphabet. H. I don't know. Alphabet's not working for me today. So we got all the way to I anyways. H. I could do it, but I have to say it. I have to say my ABCs. So that's for tomorrow too. And if we go through some more tomorrow, it doesn't matter if we have extras. That's a good thing. So decluttering anything, big or small, it does not matter. If you're getting it out of your house, if you're getting it out of your way, that's the whole point. And now I feel a little bit better because we're caught up. We're actually ahead. And the only reason we got ahead is because I didn't want to stop on that one I was going through. We had things from 2012 in there. Things we absolutely didn't need. Anyway, we're about to start supper. I'm about to start supper. I don't know if he's helping or not. We'll see about that. But I'm going to take y'all over to the kitchen part and not in the dining room part. Okay, so we've never done this before. I've seen people do it, but I don't know exactly what they put in theirs. But we're going to make like kind of like fajita quesadillas. That's what they're going to be. And I did change clothes because we went to go try to pay for them fixing our roof, and the office closes at 4. And we got there at what time? Was it like 3 something? Was it 4:30?
4:15.
Was it? I don't know why a place like that would close at 4 o'clock anyway. It doesn't make sense. That, I mean, normally things like that are open later, aren't they? Aren't they? Every other one is. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. A lot of things about that company does not make sense. But the guys that actually did the work were subcontracted. I think I said that already. I don't know. Anyway, Jeff went up on the roof to see how it looked. He said it looked good. He went up there today because he couldn't see really well yesterday after they left because they worked. They were here longer than 4 o'clock. They were here to, what, 7, wasn't it? They got finished at 7 o'clock last night. So they were here till then. They have different work ethic, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the big one.
Big one?
No, not the big. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Should I use the really big one? Where is the really big one? It's in the bottom.
You doing all this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it all because that way we can have leftovers. Well, we should have leftovers because I'm sure there'll be some time that this week that we,
Super sad.
I might not want to cook. I don't know. I have enjoyed having days where we had leftovers.
Need this?
No, I was just gonna dry it before we put it in the under the cabinet because it was still a little bit wet after coming out of the dishwasher. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these pretty thin, thinner than what I do for whenever I'm making regular fajitas. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want them to cook pretty fast, and I want them to go in the tortilla without being too thick. What is that? Oh, it's part of where it's growing. That's wonderful. This onion is some kind of strong. Super strong. What you mean, yeah? I don't need my sinuses clear. They're pretty clear. Oh, that one I cut a little bit more. I don't think I need my sinuses clear. It's harder to cut them whenever they burn your eyeballs. I think Jeff's going to cut the meat, though, because he can cut it thinner than me. I don't know. I probably could do it, but I can be getting the onion and bell pepper going, oh, my goodness, that thing is strong.
Don't be crying.
I can't help it. I'm not a crybaby. You are. You get close enough and you'll cry too. I don't care. Have some. There ain't nothing that be cross-contamination over here. It's just vegetables so far. Here, have a bite. A little bite. Mustard. Then he's going to have to get mustard and bread. He likes onion sandwiches. Whoop! I can't see good. I can see good enough, but not as good as I would like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut this real thin. Do what? What are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how thin that one piece. I'm going to have to cut it again. No, I don't want it that big. It's too big. See, these are small. It's partially frozen because we did that in the freezer. And I probably should have flipped it over to do it. Why didn't I flip it over to cut it? Oh my goodness, Jeffrey. What is wrong with your brain today?
I thought you had a plan.
I had a plan, but I forgot what the plan was. It's breaking instead of chopping. There. Let me find that little piece. It's too big. There, that's good enough. Alright, so now I need my garlic press. Have you used it yet?
Nope.
Do you want to use it?
Not too high tech.
It is not. You've used that kind before. What you mean it's too high tech? You've washed it.
You got a musher in there.
I know I have another musher-upper in there. But I don't use it anymore. But you can use it for other things. I had thought about doing some sort of like Asian meal, but I didn't want Mongolian beef. I didn't want broccoli stir fry. I don't know. I just wanted something different. And besides, it's Tuesday. It's supposed to be Taco Tuesday, which we don't care about that kind of stuff. Or maybe I should just cut this really super thin. What do you think? No, I'm going to use my crusher. Be easier. I'm not knowing what I'm doing. Is that proper English, Jeffrey? Do you know if it's proper English? You're not talking. I'm asking questions. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Then how'd you hear that?
Or what?
Crazy. You got no sense. What does error mean?
Nope, I ain't got no sense.
You spin it all.
What's your big thing?
Oh, you put it in the piggy bank. You emptied your pockets already? Have to crush a little bit more. I don't know. We're going to see if it'll crush out. Yes, it did. Sometimes I do this off camera because it's so tedious. I don't know if this is even what you're supposed to do. It's not coming out. There it comes. Okay. That's good enough. We're calling it good enough. Turn the camera off. Okay, so Jeff is going to cut the meat up. We got the onions and the peppers and everything over here. We're just going to use this Fajita seasoning whenever it comes time to season it. So, you think I should do the meat first or the vegetables first? I think the vegetables first.
Need a scrap bowl. Another bowl. Put this in.
You can put the scraps back in that, because I wash that every time anyway.
I'll put that in this bag right here.
Okay. I need some oil, please. And I'm just putting some olive oil in the big pan over here. And I don't know if they can see the pan. I'm not starting yet anyways. You might want to scoot you down this way some. Scoot the camera down too so you can see. Scooch down some more.
Well, scoop it down, scoop it down.
Well, that's why I put that stuff under there. I used the paper towel to dry the thing with, and then I just used it for under it so it wouldn't scooch too easily. Okay, maybe that's good enough. Alright. They've seen me cook peppers and onions before.
How big a pieces of meat you want?
You see how thin the onion is?
Mm-hmm.
Or the bell pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in that area, maybe. Or do you think that'd be too thin? Like that, yeah. Won't it be more tender that way?
So, depends how you cook it.
What do you mean? I'm gonna cook it like I do fajitas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, you want long pieces like that? You want like cut in half?
That's fine. I think that's fine. What do you think?
Do it.
I thought you would agree. You need a bowl to put that in. The bowl's under there. Here, you can have this one. If I can take the lid off. Here's your bowl, sir. You can throw it in there. Ta-da! You know, most of these things have a scoop side and a sprinkle side. This has two sprinkle sides, one bigger than the other one. I guess you're not supposed to scoop the fajita stuff. It's not hot yet. I'm gonna need to get in your way. Or I could just get a wooden one. I'll get a wooden. I like my wooden spoons. They're nice. I keep seeing bubbles and thinking there's something in the oil, but it's not. It's bubbles. Loosen it, man. What? It's still frozen?
Mm-hmm. That.
Well, I took them out way earlier. They should be thawed.
Cut easier.
Yeah, I know it cuts easier, but I want it to cook the same. I wonder if that's hot enough. Yeah. Put the onions in now.
It ain't exactly frozen. Just
Partially frozen. Break them up a little bit. They don't want to break up all of them. They will. It already smells good in here. What? I didn't do it. What is it? What happened? It was 2 pieces?
Mm-hmm.
There was one of those packs that did have a small piece in it. We're going to put music with this because you don't talk. You're not entertaining the people.
Ta-da!
Crazy man.
Ta-da!
You ain't right. Alright, I'm just putting some of the fajita seasoning on that. And I'm going to clean up where he had the meat, and then I'm going to move the camera closer, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the meat cut up, which y'all saw that, and got the onions started, and they're getting to where they're just getting soft, so I'm about ready to pull them out because I will be putting them back in. I'm just going to put them back in the same bowl. It's not a big deal. I'm going to put them right back in here in a few minutes. What are we going to have with this, Jeffrey? What?
Nacho?
Nachos with quesadillas? Nachos?
Tortilla chip.
Tortilla chips? With quesadillas? It don't matter to me either. I probably won't eat anything with it. I'll probably just eat the quesadilla. I mean, it's going to have vegetable, meat, let's see, vegetable, protein, bread, and dairy all together. We'll have all the food groups except fruit. If we throw some tomato in there, we'll have that too, but I don't know how that would be on a quesadilla. Might be too watery. I gotta hurry up. This is starting to get too hot. Oh, I left an onion. It escaped. Doesn't matter, but that does not look like much pepper compared to the other I had of the other stuff. But Jeff is the only one that really eats the pepper. I mean, I'll eat it, but I like the taste, but I don't like something about the texture of it. I don't know what it is. But I like the other little peppers, the little sweet lunchbox peppers. I like those. They don't, the texture doesn't bother me. Is the texture different? It's not? It's a brain thing then.
Yep.
Hush your mouth. Talking about my brain. What are you talking about my brain for? I'm just going to cook these a little bit, let them soften up some. And then I'll take them out. I think I'm going to put them in with the onions. Oh, had a little bit of a mistake. Put them in with the onions. Then I'll put the meat in. And after the meat gets done part of the way, I'm going to put the garlic in. And then let it cook a little bit further. And then I'll put the onion and pepper back. That sound good to you, Jeffrey?
Yep.
What was it? Said I'm going to make Play-Doh quesadillas, and that's what you're going to have, is Play-Doh quesadillas. Is that what you want?
Yep.
Play-Doh quesadillas.
Oh, you're right.
I gotta go get me a Play-Doh maker thing toy so I can make the, I need green, brown, and white Play-Doh. What? The meat. And then I also need a little bit of the brown for the like little golden parts of the quesadilla, the tortilla. No, I did not wipe the table off. I only cleaned the counters. I did not clean the table. I have not gotten to that part yet. Quite honestly, I haven't done a whole lot today other than film and edit and clean the bathroom and vacuum. That's it. Filmed, edited, and, well, I did check on some of the bills. We don't have any that, like, I was wondering if the light bill went through and it hadn't yet, which it's supposed to go through today. I always check it to make sure so I can mark it in my thing saying that it went through. And what else did I do? I don't know. Dealt with the roofer dude that I didn't want to deal with. She was the worst part of the whole situation, I think. Because he changes his answers. Not the ones that actually worked on the roof. Them look done enough for you? Yeah, they're going to be cooking some more. Alright, I'm going to take these out. Put them with the onion. You want some onion, Jeffrey? Too late. I'm going to try to give you raw onion, cooked onion. You don't want none of it.
Start eating, I can't stop.
Yeah, you can. I'll slap your hand. Okay. So now we'll put the... Probably should have done this in batches. That's big enough, it'll be alright. I'm gonna wash that. I maybe should have put some more oil in here too. Can you hand me the olive oil? I need to refill this. I didn't fill all the things. Not everything. I did my medicine. That's about all I did. We didn't fill up the toilet paper, but thankfully we still have some in there. Alright, I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I'll be back at the point where that I'm going to put the garlic in there. Yeah, he was up. Alright, so now I'm going to put the garlic in. Try to put the garlic in, it don't want to go. This was like, what, 3 cloves? They saw. Y'all saw how much it was. Put that in, and then I'm just going to like stir it around, and I'm going to put the other vegetables back in it. This is cooked a little bit more than what I had actually originally thought about doing for the garlic, or when I wanted to put the garlic in, but I just decided it was a good time. Noah, do you smell it? What you think about the smells? What do you think it's going to be? What do you think it's going to be, Noah?
What?
What do you think this is going to be?
It's turn into fajitas very fast.
It's going to be fajita quesadillas. It can turn into fajitas very fast. How fast? That fast. It can turn into fajitas very fast. That's what he said. Alright, so now I'm going to just stir this around, and I'm not going to cook it for long, just a couple minutes. And then I'm going to get the other pan out and get going with building the fajitas. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But I gotta get my other pan out and get it hot. But I do want to let this cook for a couple minutes together. It smells delicious. Everybody left me. It's just you and me. Don't know what to do next. Alright. So, probably another 2 minutes or so. I'm going to let this stay on. Or actually, I'm going to turn it off. Because this is an electric stove, so it'll stay warm a little bit longer. I will. And I'm just going to let it keep going until it doesn't. I'm going to get my other stuff set up over here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to try the first one. And I'm going to build them in the pan. This is the Gordo's cheese dip. And the cat's going nuts. We're going to put a little bit of that on there. Just because I like the way it tastes. I think I'm going to put it on there. I don't know if I am or not. It won't come off. I won't be able to put my hand down there for long because that's getting hot. Okay. Put a piece of, what? A smear of that on there. And then I'm going to put some Gouda on this side because I don't have the proper cheeses. The problem is that one's going to be done before everybody else, you know, like they're not going to get done at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are we going to, give me our plates and we'll just put plates. Alright, there's, I don't want to overfill it. It's probably overfilled. Then on the other side, I'm going to put cheddar cheese. A slice of that. Flip it over. And we're going to see if it works. If it works, yay. If it does not, Jeffrey will cry. Yay still? Do you want to put those? How many do you think you're going to be able to eat? I'll eat one. Two? Okay. Alright, so we're going to cook them like that. And I'm going to flip them with this big spatula. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'll bring you back once they're done. And I guess Jeff can do a taste test. You going to do a taste test? Because I've never done this before. It's already good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be good. We don't need to do a taste test, do we? I'll just tell you if we like them or not. But I'll show you before we eat what they look like. This one might be ready to flip. And all I have in this is olive oil. Do what? I was just scooting it over and kind of more in the middle. I don't know if it's ready to flip yet. No, not yet. But I'll be back whenever they're done and show you what they look like. Okay, so I'm filming a little bit different because they're everywhere. There's Noah's. He only wanted one for now. And then there's Jeff's. He said he wanted two. And there's mine. I think I'm going to cut mine up though. And yes, I did get some peppers in mine too. And we have chips, like tortilla chips over there, and salsa. So that's our dinner. I don't think we're going to have anything else with it, just an easy one. And I'll let you know if we liked them whenever we're done. Okay, so we're done with supper, and those were very good. We will be doing that again. All three of us liked them. Jeff said it was because of the Gouda. But I think I might have liked that better than a regular fajita. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, that is all I have for today. I didn't do a lot. What I did, I shared with y'all. Or what I could share, I shared. I did most desk work mostly today. But, what are you doing? He's hopping. He's a bunny. Are you a bunny?
Fire.
You're flying?
Get your lid.
Okay. Yeah, we have flies again. We've talked about this. He said, how many people at work have had trouble with flies? A bunch of folks. I also got a paper cut right there. I'm not actually going to get real close up so it can focus, but it hurts from those papers earlier. But most everybody he's talked to has fly problems this year, except one who has flea problems. Thankfully, we don't have that. But anyway, I will be back tomorrow. At least I plan to be. And tomorrow I'll be washing clothes, because Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my laundry days most of the time. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I know it was a short video, but maybe you'll try fajita quesadillas. Maybe you've done it before. If you have, and your recipe was different than what I did, let me know what you did. I might try it. And I just did like what I normally would do with fajitas, but I just did the other stuff, and I didn't have like queso cheese. Well, I had the dip stuff, but like, is it queso fresco or something like that? I think that's what it's called. Anyways, the Mexican cheese probably would have been better, but I don't know, that was really good. So anyway, I'm gonna go so I can get a shower. We're supposed to watch a movie that's coming out coming on tonight on Paramount Plus. The latest Transformer movie. We've watched every one of them, and actually we had like a binge, which Selena was here then. We all four watched them together, and so we're gonna watch this one because it's gonna be on, and we don't know how long it's gonna be on, so we're gonna go ahead and watch it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share if you would like to do that as well. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.